For anyone who was waiting, I just got back from a little mission, but I can explain that in a second as I wait for more people to come in. I'm gonna light my incense over here. And if it's your first time popping in my live stream, then get yourself cozy and comfortable. Grab yourself some incense, a candle, anything you need to be comfortable. Let's see, trying to think what incense to do. Maybe I'll do Nag Champa. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Lighting my incense. This is in scent of Nag Champa. And it's supposed to be aligned to the root chakra energy sensor, if you saw that. Okay, get yourself set all up in your space. This is your you time. Okay, let me set up here. Hey, Dwayne. How are you? I figured that was you. I was like, oh, there's one person coming in. Hey, I'm good. Not bad. Just gonna start explaining now. I don't know if anyone else will pop in. I know I'm a little late. I'm good. Yeah, no, it actually was a good day. Day flew by fast. Yeah, I was just actually visiting Rocky at, I don't know, I'm gonna keep calling my ex, but yeah. Went to my ex's house, his girlfriend was there, and we're just talking a bit. She got to know me a little more, and Rocky was there. So I was just visiting Rocky mainly, and I brought treats for him, and I was just trying to have some kind of bonding with him, because I don't know how often I'd be able to even go over there. You know, I don't actually want to be all up in my ex's space anyway, like that. Anyways, but I just want to see Rocky, and you know, Rocky was having a hard time coming out a bit, you know, because he was like, oh, there's a lot of people here, but also I think he still associates me and my ex with like putting him in a carrier and bad things happening, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh man, like, I was like trying to take time. It wasn't bad though. Rocky was just like, I came to give him treats. Hi, Big John, how are you? I don't know if this is your first time popping in my live, and then you're like, what is this girl talking about? But let me get some music going too while I'm explaining this. But yeah, Rocky's my cat, for anyone who doesn't know. Well, he's my cat. I'm co-parenting with my ex, basically. So that's where I was coming from. He lives like 5 minutes away from me. Time management is not my strong suit. So I'm sorry. That's why I'm running behind. And it was nice to see Rocky, though. I fed him some treats, and, you know, it took him, and he would eat some treats, and then he would go back behind a table and hide from me, and then he came back after like a couple moments, after we'd all talk and not all the humans were staring at him, you know. And then I played with a toy with him, and I tried to let him run around, but he wasn't really trying to run around, honestly. He was just like trying to see what was going to happen. I think he thought he was going to be put back in a carrier, but that wasn't happening. I was just there to give Rocky love. He's the sweetest cat ever. I gotta print some pictures of him. Hello, Tracy Perkins, hello. Joshua Eleanor from New Orleans, awesome. Tracy from Australia. Really? That's cool. I like how we're all from different places. I really want to build a community. I'm all about wellness, spirituality, all that good stuff. I won't give you guys a whole spiel on who I am, but I care about all wellness stuff, and I'm building all my skill sets and trying to slowly over time grow my channel. It's been hard to make videos, but because how busy I am, but I'm trying to see if I can get a schedule rooted. But at least I stick to my live streams every Monday, 10 p.m. meditation time. Tuesdays, 10 p.m. on Instagrams. Tarot, if you like some spiritual stuff. And Wednesdays, I've been trying to pick that up again around like 4 to like 8 p.m. Have some kind of like wellness related thing. So if you like that, definitely hang around, like my video, subscribe to me, and we'll see what else is going on. We have a conversation on new beginnings on Wednesday. So if anyone wants to join that, and feel inspired and motivated, then we can do this together because it's more powerful together. So let me get some background music for us. And I'm going to give us our beginning intro energy reading, and then we'll dive into the meditation, which is usually around the 10 to 12 minute mark. So if you wanted to just hang around for the meditation a bit, then you can get some inspiration. Now check out your comments in a second. I'm just trying to take a look. I have like new music on here, so we'll see what this sounds like here. Let's go with this one. Oh no, wait, no. I don't know how I feel about this one. Oh my god. Let me see. My yoga song. Yeah, this one. I like this one. Okay, put that on a repeat. All right, how was your day, Dwayne? And how's everyone else's day going? How you guys doing? Let me see. Sorry, I'm like losing track of all the comments. Hey, Dokes. Hi to me and Rocky. Rocky's love shall be sent from you, and then I'll send out to him. 5 minutes away. He came out to hang out a little bit, and at the end of the night, when I was waiting for him, that's why I'm late. I was waiting for him to come out from under the table and to like just, you know, rub against me, because you have to wait for a cat to come to you. You don't go to the cat, you know, if it's been a long time or you're just meeting the cat. Like, that cat will run away. So, or at least, you know, if it's not a cat that's used to a lot of energies at once. So yeah, he came to me just very shyly, and then I like pet him, and he rubbed his head on me, and it was nice. And he arched his back and everything. It was so cute. So that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for him to come to me and be all lovey. And then I was like, bye. And it was like literally as I'm about to leave. So I think he understood that I was not going to be there long term. Stephen Beamer. Thank you. I appreciate that. Samuel Roan. No, I've never been with a square white guy. I usually like weirdos, so you have to be, not weirdos in a bad way either. You have to be like eccentric. Just as much as I am. A square white. Are you talking about yourself? My goodness. Tracy P. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I try my best to give good energies out to people, and that's what I want to do. Dwayne said, just another day in the Matrix. Honestly, yeah. That's what I can say. Today is another day in the Matrix. I started my yoga classes downtown yesterday. All good stuff. Samuel Roan, yeah, we are the best. You know, that's personal preference. But definitely hype yourself up, because, you know, we all deserve to feel, you know, we all deserve to feel like hot shit, you know. But as long as we're not being rude to other people. That's what I feel like, personally, so. There's a type for everybody, you know? There's a type for everyone. Okay. So let me get this started, because I definitely started this as a long intro. So I'm going to get my affirmation cards, and I'll give us an affirmation, and then we'll do a meditation. One moment. I literally just came in my house, so things might just be a bit of a mess. I didn't want to keep people waiting any longer. This is a big mess over here. I was doing laundry and had to clear out my bag because my bag had Boston cream donut icing on it. And yep, so that's why my couch is a mess, if you just saw that. But it's clean now, so I'll put all the stuff back after the meditation. Okay, we're gonna do some bold affirmations real quick. Just one. I'm gonna pick one. Bambi, hey! How you doing, girlfriend? I just saw Rocky. I don't know if you were here for my whole intro of me talking about hanging out with Rocky a little bit. He definitely did not meow. He was not vocal at that time, but it's okay. He was just trying to feel out the energy and see what was going to happen. Okay. Oop. All right, so we have a card that fell out. Oh, there's two. Look, there's always two. And I say I'm going to pick one. There's multiple, but, you know, we'll do both. Why not? Okay. So this one says, I am fucking amazing and I rock that shit. I'm not a second choice. I'm the prize. Ooh, I love that. So feel like you're a prize because you are. We are all unique in our own ways. We're freaking amazing. We rock that shit. Whatever that shit is in your life, whatever you feel proud about, that you're able to do in your own unique way, know that you own it. And you are a prize. That's it. You're the prize, man. And then the second one we got is, I don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. My flaws make me fierce. Okay, this is my favorite one tonight, personally. I mean, I love the one about being a prize, too. But, I mean, okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Prize, man. We don't want to objectify ourselves, but you know what I mean. But it's still, I get it, though. It's like, you know, you're queen king energy. You're the prize. Not like actually someone else's prize. But anyway. I don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. My flaws make me fierce. I love that because it's like really owning that all of our flaws, you know, like even if there's things about ourselves we feel insecure about that have to do with like how we even look or like how we talk. Could be things that like you're not good at, just are internally things that you might feel about yourself. Like your flaws are still beautiful. They're what makes you human. It's what makes you uniquely you. And by any means, if your flaws are hurting other people in any way, if they have like anger issues, of course, work on those things. Don't just think that, okay, my anger issues is what makes me fierce. You don't want to be like that. But you know what I mean? You don't have to be perfect. That's the whole point. We don't have to be perfect. And that's overrated. No such thing as perfect. And I think I love that. I love that concept because that's something even like I've been struggling with a lot. I probably talked about it before, but yeah. So I hope that helps any of you guys feel inspired and good about yourselves, because you should. Your flaws are beautiful. They're what makes you you. And you are fucking amazing. You are a prize. You are a cherished prize. I know some people can look at being a prize as like something objectifying, but we don't have to look at it like that. It's all about the mindset. Okay. Bambi said, I just got off of work. I'm good. Okay. Be safe getting home, please. And I'm glad you're doing good. Is it just good? Or are you doing like amazing? Or fantastic? Is it just actually just good? I want to turn your day to being better than just good too. If there's a way, hopefully these affirmations help with that. No, it's funny because I said the same thing. I also say I'm good. All right. No, it's better. It's good. It's good to be good. You don't have to force yourself to be freaking amazing feeling. But yeah. Love you guys. We're gonna get started with this meditation, and the cool thing is I have actually new music that we're gonna use for our breath work. Okay, so this is music made by my friend Headphone Eden. That's her DJ name. It might be her producer name now too, but my friend Eden. I wish she was on this live stream, but I'm gonna play a song she made me. She made me breathwork music, so that's what we're gonna use. Okay, let me see. Where is it? I'm excited to share it with you guys because she's amazing. She's still getting used to sharing her music with everyone. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Okay, here it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 4 breath count. Doug said, I felt weird missing Tara Tuesday last week. It's become routine. I know I missed you. I was like, no, Dokes. I don't know. Anytime I don't see someone, I just feel like, oh, they're probably tired of me now. That's what I think. But I missed you too. Yeah, it's like, you know, when something becomes a routine, it's just like part of your life. Oh, there's Mark. Heck yeah, go Eden. Thanks. I'll let her know that she's got all the love. I don't know. I was gonna see if I could take a screenshot, but I feel like it'll mess up the live, so I'll just tell her that people loved it. So this is her song. Okay. I actually shortened the song. Let me take my gum out. I'm sorry. It's hard to talk. Okay. So we're gonna be doing a breath 4 count. We don't usually do this, but we're gonna breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, and then out, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we'll do double speed. In, 2, out, 2. Okay, it'll be more on beat. I just sort of was trying to show you that. Okay, and before we start, let me see. Mark said, "How are you, Candy? Thriving, surviving." I'll say I'm thriving at the same time as surviving. I'm thriving and going through transformations within myself. And I'll be honest, guys, I got 4 hours of sleep. Okay, I'm bad. I was not being a good noodle with trying to just go to sleep, but there's so much work I have to do. I have yoga classes I started, but I am learning to just. I'm getting through something. There's something happening. I'm trying to learn to sleep earlier, and I'm feeling the effects of that a bit. But we're doing it. We're doing nice. We got this. I believe in us. But I am thriving because I'm grateful for things just opening up in my life, including this. My friend making a breathwork song for my YouTube channel and just in general. Like, I wish I could tag her right now. Like, I don't know if there's a way to do that, but I'll figure it out someday because I'll keep using this song. Okay, so remember, 4 count. It'll be in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we'll do in, 2, out, 2. All right, we'll do a breath hold, breathing out for 1 minute, and then round 2 will be the same. We'll do a minute. So let's try just 2 rounds of that. Okay, make sure you're breathing deeply all the way in through your belly, up the chest, all the way out. Really sigh it out. Don't be afraid to make sound. Okay, this is you nourishing yourself with your life force. All right, so let's sit back into our wait, sorry, 1 second. Make sure I get my other backup music real quick, because after that I have to switch to another song. I forgot about that part. I have to set up a playlist for next week so I can have the music smoothly transition, so I'm not DJing it on the fly right now. I'm not actually DJing, but you know what I mean. Which song I want to use for our breath retention? I think I see it. Sorry guys, I appreciate y'all being patient. Okay, I found it. Is this it? Okay. All right. I'm good now. Yeah, this is it. All right. We're going to use a binaural beat for our breath retention, okay? All right, let's get to it. Sit back into your seat. You can have your eyes open for this first round if you need to. Let's take a big deep breath in. And then exhale all the way out. And together, 3, 2, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, in, and out. Good. In, and out. Double speed. In, 2, out, 2, out, 2. Good. Out, 2, in, 2. All the way in, hold, squeeze everything tight in your pelvic muscles, your abdominals, filling up in the chest, and then exhale all the way out. Okay, me trying to immaturely DJ to this binaural beat. eyes aren't already closed, then just allow yourself to shut them and relax into your present moment. Feel into the body. Remember, holding on the out breath, and if you need to take a little sip of breath in, just take a little in and then breathe the rest all the way out. Maybe notice how you can allow yourself to melt even more into your seat or cushion. Trust you can hold your breath for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Good. And now together in 3, 2, 1. Breathe all the way in. Good. And now exhale all the way out. Very good. We're going to do round 2 of our breath work. Breathe all the way out. In 3. Good. And start now. Sorry. 4 breath. Out. 2, 3, 4. I was off beat. Good. And out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. And out. 2, 3, 4. In. Good. And out. Double speed. Out. 2. And in. 2. Out. 2. Fill up all the way. Good. Last one in. Squeeze everything tight. And then exhale all the way out. Very good. And see if you can hold your breath for 1 minute. If your shoulders are tense, allow them to fall down. Notice any subtle changes in energy in your body. And as you're holding your breath all the way out, just being completely empty here, in this moment, give yourself the intention to be present with your body, be present with yourself. Notice how you're feeling, accepting it, embracing it. Now together, taking a big deep breath all the way in. Squeeze, holding tight. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Sending this energy up to the crown of your head. And then exhale all the way out, side out. Take another big deep breath in. And exhale as if you're blowing through a straw. Inhale again. Big nourishing breath and exhale. One more time. In, out. Very good. And then returning to your natural breath. In and out the nose. And I invite you to bring in an intention into your meditation practice today. Maybe it's simply just choosing to be present Allowing yourself to be here and now, forgetting what you have to do after this, forgetting what happened before this, just being here now. Allowing my voice to guide you. As an act of self-care, an act of self-love. If you have a different intention of self-love that comes to mind, then feel free to bring that in as well. And just to make sure you got it clear in your mind, one more time here, just asking yourself, what intention do I want to give myself tonight for this meditation leading into this week? What intention comes to mind? What intention can I bring into this meditation, into the rest of tonight? Intention of self-love. And as you have that intention that's come to mind, I invite you to rub your palms together, building up this warmth, and then place your palms over your heart. Feel this warmth from your palms. Feel the intention breathe into your heart. Maybe give it a certain color. Envisioning your intention, maybe as a scene in your mind. Allowing it to spread as an aura throughout the rest of your body. This is your protective aura, your willpower, your energy that no one else can penetrate unless you allow them to, unless you choose for them to. Know that you are powerful. You are powerful enough to be authentically you in your heart and your soul. And now I invite us to bring to mind one thing recently maybe you've been a little too hard on yourself for. Whatever that is. Or if you haven't been too hard on yourself, maybe bring to mind one area of your life or of yourself that you're trying to improve. Maybe it challenges you. Maybe it is something that seems like it should be simple, like sleeping early, or maybe it's learning a skill, such as marketing for a business, learning to make music. Maybe you've been hard on yourself for a certain decision recently. What comes to mind first and naturally for you? Bring it to mind without diving into that story. Maybe now envision that whatever this is, You're looking at it through a TV screen or a mirror, just some way for you to visualize it. And as this vision is here, you looking from the outside of it, I invite you to see how you can be a little kinder to yourself with this situation, to show yourself self-love. Maybe you have been harder on yourself for something in your life that you want a certain way, but it's not going that way. Maybe you feel like you're not showing up the best in something, but what can you say to yourself in this moment, either in your mind or aloud? What can you say to yourself that can be giving yourself self-love? Can be a way for you to just be a little kinder to yourself with this, or a whole lot kinder. Maybe you tell yourself, you know what, I'm fucking amazing, and I'm doing my best in this situation. I'm working harder than I would have realized, than some other people would have thought. What is the situation? How could you tell yourself? What could you tell yourself? Allow any emotions or sensations to come in as you're looking outside of yourself, your situation, and you make the choice to give yourself compassion, to hype yourself up. And just acknowledging from an outside perspective, even an outside perspective of the world, of how we can be so hard on ourselves, sometimes for the simplest things. Things that maybe we don't even actually really need to worry about as human beings. And in this moment, just choose to give yourself this love. Give yourself this grace, because you deserve to feel light. You deserve to feel free from burdens off your shoulder. You deserve to feel confident. You deserve to feel peaceful. You deserve to feel happy. Maybe you can envision the words that you're saying to yourself as words on a screen. Maybe these words even come out from the screen, or they're said from your mouth as if you say it out loud, and these words just wrap around you like a blanket, just soaking into your aura of your energy that you breathed your intention into. And just allowing yourself to fully acknowledge that the words we say to ourselves are powerful. And that only you have the power to decide how you truly want to feel. You can choose that. You can choose the direction of your life. No one can make any decisions truly about your life but you. And now, from what you've told yourself, as an act of self-love, a way to be kinder to yourself, if there's a way to get into an affirmation, speak it as an affirmation here and now. Maybe you tell yourself, I'm fucking amazing. I am fucking amazing. Maybe you tell yourself, I love you. Maybe you tell yourself, my best is good enough. And allow yourself to say these words a few more times to yourself. Allow yourself to know that what you say in your mind about yourself, how you feel about yourself, the self-concept is what shapes our life. See how the things around you, the job that you may have, the people in your life, but even the dreams that are yet to come, all the goals yet to be accomplished, all of it has to do with your own self-concept, how your life is shaped from your mind. In this moment, allow yourself to acknowledge, is there anything in your life that you're holding yourself back from because of a negative self-concept? And if you notice that there is, I invite you to imagine you're breathing in your affirmation, your words, all the way into your heart. Big deep breath, filling up all the way through the chest, holding at the top for a moment. And this energy is wrapping around any emotions associated with a negative self-concept or any negative thoughts that you may have. And you exhale out your negative thoughts. Slow exhale. Maybe you take another breath in if you need to get more of it out. Exhale more out. And take a few more of new revitalizing energy within you. Pushing out the old, all that doesn't serve you. And as best as you can, Just soaking in your power, the power of your present moment, the power of your words that you can say here and now. What you said before doesn't have to matter. It doesn't have to be true if you choose for it to not be. Take another moment. Shift out all that old energy, any negative, stale energy. Let yourself transform. One breath at a time. We transform one breath at a time. Taking it all one step at a time. And now last, shifting into this new energy fully, this self-love energy for you, all that you are. Your flaws, your skills, your unique traits, all of it. Things you like, things you don't like. I invite you to bring to mind one way you can give yourself more self-love this week, aligned with your self-love intention. Allow yourself to get specific here. Just one thing that you can see yourself taking a step towards. If you struggle with sleeping early, maybe you take one step toward just at least laying in your bed 30 minutes earlier. If you've been meaning to write a book, create a business plan, maybe you just take one step toward making an outline. Something that you're passionate about, learning an instrument, maybe you take just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Maybe you just open up the tab. Open up the tab on how to learn how to play this instrument. Maybe you just search the word on Google. What's the one thing you can do toward your self-love? You like baths? Maybe you get the bath water ready. You get the bubbles next to the tub. It can be the smallest step. And now bring in how it feels to accomplish at least that one step. See yourself getting closer and closer to that goal or that action that will fully give you self-love within yourself. Allow yourself to soak in that feeling in your heart. Just together, take a big deep breath all the way in through our nose, feel up in the belly and the chest. Sigh out. Breathing out to the universe, letting it be known. Let's do another one in again. Sigh out. And one more. And let it go. Feeling into the body. Feeling if there's a difference in your body and how you feel now compared to 1 hour ago. Just noticing and acknowledging it. And taking this moment to give thanks to yourself for stillness, for self-reflection, for a calming time for yourself. I invite us to wrap our arms around ourselves. Maybe you can rock yourself side to side. Take a big deep breath all the way in. Squeeze. And then exhale. You can unhug yourself if you would like to. And take a moment. And when you're ready, you can slowly blink your eyes open. Being mindful of the light in your room. And then welcome back. Take your time. My eyes are actually oily right now for some reason. Ugh. Hope you guys feel good. Please let me know how you're feeling. How are you guys feeling? Let me know is it hard to tap into an action of self-love that you could take tonight? Was it easy? Did something come to you that you've been holding off, that you've been wanting to do, and then you've just been holding it off? But this gave you time to just like see it happening, you know? I would love to hear like what your self-love intentions were if you want to share them for a moment. I'll give us some time. And for me, definitely for me, sleeping late is one of my things. I think, because last night I really realized, like, for me personally, it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm almost done, like, setting up whatever for my yoga classes that I'm doing, like, I'll just continue doing it. And I think I really realized, like, no, like, I really do just, I can't take another minute to, like, continue, like, if it's a certain time and I'm like, you know, I need to rest, you know, I just need to stop and continue it when I wake up. And I don't know, I feel like part of that's really sinking into me right now, and we'll see tonight. I mean, you know, we can keep each other accountable, you know, because I think I keep myself accountable in a lot of other ways. For some reason, this is like the one area of my life, like, I truly struggle with is sleeping early, because I'm just always in go mode trying to get stuff done, you know. But, you know, if it helps you to be accountable for your dreams and goals and what you want to do, then, you know, I'll do it too, and we can touch base, like, honestly, on Wednesday when I have my other live stream for New Beginnings, because this is part of New Beginnings too, self-love, and something that you're seeing that, you know, you can change in your habits. Like, that's part of a new beginning too. And like every minute, every second that we're breathing creates a new memory, a new moment. It's like all new beginning, honestly, even in seconds when we don't realize it. Gabby said, I feel great. Such a good relief to let go of stress and feel light and free. Yay, good. I'm glad. That's what I want you guys to feel. And I know today wasn't like, I mean, it was a theme of self-love. And I mean, I know it wasn't like, oh, Ho'oponopono technique or affirmation specifically, but I wanted to give us something that I think is relatable for everyone. And also it's just something that we need more of, you know, and it's a simple concept. Oh my god, I have a pimple here. Oh, guys, I'm stressing. I have a pimple patch right here. I'm so sad. It's guys. Oh my goodness. Little things I worry about. It's my hormones right now. Oh my goodness. I gotta do something about that. But anyway. Yeah, you know, self-love, you can always use more self-love. We really are too hard on ourselves a lot of times, especially those of us who give a lot of our energy to other people in our lives, and we're caretakers, or we're like support systems for people. And even, I mean, even if you're not a support system for other people, you can still be just too hard on yourself. And I think it's just the human nature to be hard on ourselves and to always see flaws and see flaws as issues. And I think that's why I'm really happy that, let me see if we have other ending music here. That's why I'm really happy that we had, where is it? This one. That says, I don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. My flaws make me fierce. Because it really is true. And that's why this is my favorite right now. Because this is like the ultimate, like right now, I feel like this is the ultimate. I mean, this is an ultimate this is all self-love. All the affirmations are. But I feel like this is like the one a lot of us need to hear, honestly. Because it's like, we're always striving for like the next thing. And it's good to strive for things. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we're always like trying to correct something about ourselves, or on like always reaching for like, oh, well, I think it's gonna bring me happiness, and we're always reaching. But if you can just embrace in the moment all of you that you are, and all that you have, and just whatever you can be grateful for it, you know, because I feel like, oh, things can always be worse, you know, things can always be worse. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on in the world right now, but if you're in a position right now that you can join this live stream and you can meditate, that's a blessing, you know, and because some people don't have the awareness to even try, or they're depressed and they're going through like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of us go, you know, we could be dealing with depression right now too, but it's like, you know, they could just be sitting and wallowing in sadness and crying and just not feel like they have anyone. And we definitely should be grateful that we have the space to do this and spread that love and that light out to other people, because you never know how you might change someone else's life, and even in just little ways, you know. Tell someone you love that you love them tonight before you go to bed, you know, like, you know, tell yourself that you love yourself for sure too. You don't always have to think you have to make yourself better in order to be already amazing, because you just are, you know, like, it's not like once you make a certain amount of money, then, you know, then you're better and you should be happy. It's like, no, we all deserve to be happy as much as we can right now. And I know it's, you know, with the economy and whatnot right now, like in the U.S., it can be a bit much, right? So it can be a little challenging for sure to just be like, okay, you know, not gonna worry about money or things like that, right? I know we all were, you know, I'm not gonna say all of us, can't speak for all of us, but I know that, like, you know, a lot of us do worry about money and things, and it can feel a little difficult, right, to not, but if you can put your focus where things are working, then you're already winning, and only you can choose that. And that's why I said that during the meditation. You know, no one else is gonna do it for you but you. Doreen said, dope as always, I definitely needed that. I enjoy seeing the yin and yang of being in the energy. I love that, the yin and yang of being in the energy. I like the way you put that. It really is, you know, it's like life, guys, is a paradox. And if you somehow don't know what a paradox is, it literally means it's like two things that are opposite happening at once. Life really is, you know, like it actually is. Like, you know, just the fact that nature is what it is too. There's like animals that are loving, and there's animals that can like kill you all at once. There's the sun that exists at the same time right now. The moon is out somewhere else in the world, right? It's all existing all at once. There's good things happening right now. We're doing something good and loving and self-care. Right now, there's something terrible in the world happening right now too. Don't focus on that right now. But, you know what I mean? Life really is a paradox. Two things can be happening at once, and you just have to make the choice on like what you're choosing to be, what you're choosing to do, and embracing all of that, because it's like just the universe, abundance all in one. And abundance can be abundance of bad things, abundance of good things, but we obviously want the good things, right? Yeah, so if anyone wants to share, feel free to share if you had, what your intentions were, if you guys would like to. I'll give you another minute or two, and then I'll start wrapping up in general. For tomorrow and Wednesday's live streams, I'll chat about that for like a second too. I'll keep this song on, I think. Great, I shouldn't have pointed out my pimple, because now I'm just like staring at it. I can't stop it, guys. I'm sad. Okay, I gotta stop touching it. Oh my goodness. It's because I take a medication, honestly, that helps me with my acne. Because I used to have really, really, really bad acne. So now when I see this, I'm like, oh god, this is like killing me. Not like them being complimentary on my face. Like, what is going on right now? But no, I take a medication for it, and it cleared my face completely. Just a little story about me being vulnerable. Yeah, I used to have really, really, really bad acne. But my medication, I ran out, and then they were like, the pharmacist was like, oh no, you have a few more days until it's refilled. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I'm just like, basically it's ready and refilled. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to pick it up. So I'm like, oh my god, tomorrow I'm gonna be able to pass by the pharmacy. I can get it tomorrow. Oh man. Yeah, it just brings me back to my high school days a little bit. I'm like, oh no. No. Not the pimple. Okay. I'm being a derp. Okay, guys, so what was I gonna say? I could wrap up now. Unless anyone wants to share their thing. Doesn't seem like anyone is, but it's okay. You don't have to. I don't want to force anyone. But you never know how you can inspire someone by sharing what your goal is too. You know. I think for me, one step really will be, okay, I'm gonna wash my face. Like, literally after this, I'm gonna wash my face. That's my first step. Sometimes I just start doing work after my live streams. So I'm like, okay, let me do some stuff. Or, I mean, I have to eat food. So I eat dinner. Maybe I'll watch, like, a tarot reading. You know, I don't, you know, I watch tarot readings from, like, a YouTuber called Sacred Knowledge Tarot. And I get inspired by her, honestly. And she's amazing. And her readings are really accurate for my life, too. If you check her out, still watch my readings, too. But she's amazing. Yeah, Sacred Knowledge Tarot. Her energy reminds me of me. I see myself, like, just being her level of zen. As I get older in my life as well. But, yeah. So that's what I'll be doing. Tarot readings, or that's like my self-care. But then I'll start doing some work, too. And then I forget to wash my face until, like, maybe 2 a.m. or something. So I'm trying to work on that part. I'm like, no, let me just wash my face right away. And start putting my pajamas on, right? Or shower, put my pajamas on. Yeah, I gotta do all that stuff. And maybe no more work for tonight, right? And then just go to sleep, right? So I can wake up and do stock market stuff. Me and Dwayne, we're gonna do some stock market things. We're gonna chat about it. I need an accountability partner for that. So, I mean, we can make a group chat if people want, like, work together on it. But it would be nice to have someone I know working with me on it. Don't accept my intentions are... Sorry. Excuse me. My intentions are to remind myself that I'm a bad mother effer. Bad motherfucker. Okay, I can be too hard on myself sometimes. I like that. Yeah, remind yourself, you know. Give yourself an affirmation. I know there were 2 of these, so maybe... I mean, you could pick one of these. You could pick, I'm fucking amazing and I rock that shit, and that's your affirmation for this week. Or you can say, I don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. You can say one of that. Or literally what you just said, right? You can say, I'm a bad motherfucker. And you just say that. Maybe you set an alarm on your phone, right? Twice a day. Maybe you set one for, like, right after you wake up at some point, and then maybe set one before you go to bed, maybe one in the middle of the day, right? And then you tell yourself that affirmation, like, you know, once the alarm goes off, you have the label on it, on the alarm, and then you say that, right? That's an idea, right? And it helps to remind you to give yourself a good affirmation and put yourself into a positive mindset. Maybe you laugh, right? You laugh because you're giving yourself, like, a sassy affirmation. And then Mark said, just hoping I'm not running against the wind. Okay. Just hoping you're not running against the wind. Sort of like, that's deep. That's deep, Mark. You mean, like, you're hoping you're not making your life more complicated? Is that what you're saying? That's sort of how I'm perceiving that phrase. Hoping I'm not running against the wind. I could see that. I feel like having ADHD myself, I know that you said you have ADHD too, right? So I feel like it can be like that. You know, I could feel like, I don't know, you know, like you're going against the current. Yeah, I could feel like that. I think you just have to live your life that actually makes sense to you, honestly. Because that's what I'm still trying to figure out, like, I know what I have to do. I know with my one job, the perfect workout, I'm not meant to be there long term, and I keep saying that, but I'm still trying to find a way to leave, because I was gonna try to actually give my 1 month resignation notice, because you have to have a 1 month notice. You can't just put a 2 week notice. And I mean, my manager wasn't there, so it's not like I, like, you know, was scared to tell her. It was just she wasn't there, and then there was like a new client, because we do like intro clients where people, we meet them for the first time, they see if they want to be a member, you know, you get to, like, it's like a little bit of like sales stuff too. But met this person, and they were easy to actually convert into a client, because they know about the method of our workouts already there, and they already tried something like it in the past, so they were just ready to go, you know. So I was like, oh, I have another client now. But at the same time, it's like, I know that the system of the place, I don't know, it still stresses me out. It doesn't really work for me as someone with ADHD, even though it's good to have another client. But it's like, okay, I don't know, burnout culture to have more money, or work on more on things that are my business making you more money. You know, like, I don't know. Capitalism job or non-capitalism job, right? It should sound like the easy answer, but when you start making connections with people, like, I'll have a lot of clients I'm really close to. It's hard to make the decision, like, right away to leave, but I don't know. Soon, I think I will. I just need time, I think. Let's see. Dwayne said, yeah, sounds like a good intention. Yeah. Just giving yourself self-love. We have to, like, find one way to do that, little bits at a time. And I don't want anyone to feel overwhelmed, because it can feel overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, are all these things that I do, you can think of like a list of things in your head that maybe you do that make your life more complicated, or like you can think of things that, like, you do that aren't self-love to yourself, right? Like burning yourself out, like, I think there's just so many things, putting other people first over you, which is good to care about people, but you don't want to do that, right? There's so many things I think we could all think of, but it's like it can feel overwhelming all at once to work on those things. So just do one thing at a time. That, you know, I think obviously the most important things that would change your life, you could start with that, or you could do the smaller, really small things. Maybe just drinking more water for your day, you know. I mean, that could be small for one person and a big goal for someone else, so it's subjective, right? As you start to walk on the way appears. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. I really do. Just take one step at a time, and that really is my theme this year. This is my motto this year. Take it one step at a time. Let's see. Mark said, yeah, for sure. Okay, so it is like feeling like that. Not making more tough. Yeah, not trying to make life more tough. Yeah, you just gotta take it one step at a time. That's why meditation is so important, because it helps you get an overall perspective of your life situation. And that's why it's so important, I think, for all of us every day, even if you're not meditating, like, to take some time to journal or do something where you're like taking a step back from your day-to-day and you're looking at it and seeing, okay, like, how actually was this day? Like, how contentfully was I throughout this day? Was I complaining all throughout the day? Was what I was doing aligned to who I really am? And that's how I know, for me, the perfect workout isn't where I want to be at the end of the day. Like, not long term. It's definitely not going to be for years and years and years of my life. Who knows? Maybe I'll be gone there by the next month. Maybe I'll be there for another 2-3 months, you know? And you'll know in your soul, you know, because we just all have that constant drive to feel one with, like, that feeling of happiness and peace and bliss in our lives. And if anything isn't resonating with that, you're able to definitely taking it one step at a time to see how you can implement that will help you feel like reward little by little. You don't have to feel rewarded just by accomplishing the whole thing at once. Let's see. Yeah, see if there's anything, you know, that you have been doing to make your life more difficult, you know. I feel like that's something I could even think of for myself too, so maybe we could talk about that on Wednesday. Okay. Mark said, burnout, hustle culture can feel great, but you need work/life balance. Yeah. Be aware the program fits your thoughts. Absolutely, yeah. I think burnout/hustle culture, it feels like good in certain ways at first, and then it catches up with you, right? Because you'll feel productive, but then you're like, oh shoot, like, this is just not how I want to live my life. Like, it feels like you're like a hamster on like a wheel, right? And you don't want to feel that way. No one wants to feel that way. We're meant to feel fulfilled and to just be actually enjoying our life, not constantly running in a circle to like chase the next thing, right? Like a hamster reaching like, I don't know, some carrot or something like that. Hey, Ghosts, aka Connor, what's up? Live every day with gratitude. Absolutely. Gratitude is the key, guys. I did say that right after our meditation too, right? Like, you know, something that you can feel grateful for. I did say, I think, like, for a little second. It was like, if there's something every day that you can feel good about in your life that is working for you. Yeah. So it's like, oh, and I shared something on my story for anyone who may not have seen it yet. Definitely check it out, because we're going to end in a second, but take a look at it for a second. There's like this guy, I can't remember his name now, who's on my story. It's like, it'll be a video, it's like black and white, and this guy talks about how basically it's like, don't ignore your negative emotions. You don't have to like mask it with happiness and like pretend you're only supposed to be happy. Like, it's a balance, because I think someone in the comments was responding to what he was saying. They were like, oh, but you also want to like not just like soak into the sad. They didn't use that exact word, but they basically were saying not to fall into a black hole into the sadness, because we do that naturally too. So it's like really about observing, not absorbing, observing your sadness or any negative emotions or things that you're unhappy of in your life, seeing it for what it is, break it down into like pieces and understand like, you know, why do I feel this way about this? And, you know, what is creating this in my life? Is it a pattern in my life? And why is it a pattern? Is it from my upbringing? XYZ, you know, a lot of things will be from upbringing, honestly. But honestly, I mean, because we absorb things, I said observe earlier, now it's absorb. We absorb things when we were younger, and it's like we're clean slates, and we take everything from our environment, our parents, how they acted, if you had parents or not, you know, all these different things. And that does shape actually who we are now, but you have to realize that's the conditioned self, right? And yeah, you have to really digest your life in bits and pieces as much as you can. Don't explode your brain about it, but, you know, take your time with it. Take your time absorbing, observing your life. This time it's observing your life and embracing, like, what it is that you're feeling negative about, but then choosing to see positive also in the face of it, right? It's like seeing it for what it is, understanding that negativity, not pushing it away. But then also choosing, okay, this is how I'm going to respond to that or in my life positively as well, while acknowledging this thing that sucks, right? Yeah. Just like for those of us, if you know, you know. For those of us who are not happy with our government right now, it's like, you know, like certain things can suck, but you don't have to let it bring you down all the time. Like you can digest the suckiness of it and why you feel the way you do and what you really want for yourself, and because that's how you're gonna, you know, that's how you're gonna figure out what you really need for your life. You have to like observe it all, break it down into pieces, and understand it. Like they're all puzzle pieces, right? You're trying to put together. Yeah, you just watch the video that's on my story, and you'll get a little more what I mean. It's a good, nice little 1 minute, 30-second video, or maybe it's a little shorter than that. It could be about that long. Okay, to wrap up, let me see. Gratitude is the key, though. Seeing what works, though, and definitely reminding yourself every day, even if it's just once, what you're grateful for, what is working for you. It could literally just be like, oh, I'm grateful that at least I made money today, right? Or something like that. Like I have a job to be productive. It could be that. Even if you don't love it, it's not your favorite job. You know, it could be that you're glad that you get to come home to a comfortable home, stuff like that. Glad you have food. And you can feel numb to that at first because you're so used to it, but when you really sit there and think about it, it's like, yeah, there's people out there who don't, though, you know? Okay. Maybe so I'm trying to keep my sanity with my relationship. Weekly meditating helps, trying to control my emotions, I guess.
I think so. I think every little bit meditating really does. Like, imagine if you didn't meditate at all, right? If you didn't do it at all, right? It's like you just constantly would be on go, right? Even more. Your emotions could be all over the place. I remember when I wasn't meditating, I woke up, first thing I think of are like always responsibilities. And honestly, like, things I always have to do, right? And it just felt like that all the time, like a hamster wheel. And sometimes now I sort of, I'm not gonna lie, I think because again I started doing more things like the past year, I did started waking up a bit like that too, and I'm like, wait a minute, because I used to meditate for 30-40 minutes, and now it's like, oh, because all the things I'm doing, I'm meditating 15-20 minutes a day, and that's still good enough too. And I just know if I didn't do it at all, it definitely would just be feeling even worse, for sure. I'd be lacking even more. I would be lacking awareness even more, lacking more. I'd have even less awareness, basically. You're doing great, though, girl. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. Just keep taking it one step at a time. And we're all doing it together. We're all taking one step at a time toward everything in our lives and our goals. Doing so, become the watcher of yourself. Yes, become the watcher of yourself is easier to say than the observer. LOL. Yeah, I'll say that. Because I'm like, observer, absorb. Yes. Like Dwayne said, become the watcher of yourself, guys. Become the watcher of yourself. And then you can really ask yourself, who is myself? Who is watching? Who is the one watching? Okay, we're going to get real deep here. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll see you guys. If you want to, like, continue on, like, positivity roll, well, you know, of course I have my tarot live stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. on Instagram, but back on YouTube, I'll be here on Wednesday with another live stream. It's about New Beginnings Part 2, and I'm going to check in with anyone from last week. I'm going to check in with anyone from last week, and if you're someone new, that's good too, but if also from last week, if anyone wants to share, like, if they've been implementing, like, anything that we talked about last week, any new beginnings, taking action toward that, recognizing those things, taking action, and you want to go live and talk about it with me, I can definitely go live. Like, you can be live with me. We both can be on a live, basically. And if you just want to type about it, that's okay too. But yeah, I would love anyone who wants to participate in that. I would love to have your thoughts and your voice just be known, and to just see your progress, and let's talk about that. And if you're struggling, then we can talk it out together a little more easily through the live stream too. So yeah, if anyone's interested in that, let me know, and yeah, we can do that. I think I can probably do multiple people. Maybe it's like one person. I can send multiple people the link, but start with one person, maybe. And then they can leave the live, and then the next person can come in. I think you can do multiple people in the live. So if you're interested, let me know. Message me on Instagram, okay? Thank you, Dwayne. Have a great night. You too. I hope you have a better tomorrow as well. I'm just glad I got to see Rocky tonight, too. It made me happy. I'm glad that he, at some point, got out from under the table and wanted to, like, you know, rub up on me a little bit. So that was nice. I know he's probably a little upset at me, or he's just confused. I don't know. He definitely just seemed a little, like, I don't know, just confused and sad or whatever, but it's okay. They said he was vocal at some point within the past month, so I think he just was, like, confused with me being there and probably thought he was being put in a carrier again soon or something. Like, I don't know. I guess me and my ex in the same room, he does not associate well together at all. He's like, I don't know about that combination. He always now sees it as like a bad thing, I think. But I don't know. It's okay. But yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Have a good night. Remember your intention going into tonight. What's one thing you can do before bed, even? You know what I mean? Self-love. Love you guys. Peace out. Bye.